CTC has been both educational about today's youth challenges and encouraging, given that it offers a broad-based coalition in which Uray County Young Life is welcome.
In my personal life, the PYD training has been just mind-blowing. As I said when I took it, if I only had known some of this stuff when I had teenagers, it's just that the science behind it is incredible, and it's so nice to have some real solid facts to fall back on when you're trying to figure out how to deal with youth who are struggling, or maybe not even struggling, but just, you know, maybe they don't feel comfortable communicating with an adult, and you're struggling trying to figure out how to get through to them. And if you have a better understanding of what their challenges are and what their brain is going through, it just changes everything about how you talk to teenagers. And I found that to be transformative. Just the increased collaboration amongst all sorts of different, both governmental entities, the school districts, and then the incredible involvement of students from both schools has just been, I mean, that's probably been one of my favorite parts of being involved with this since the beginning, is when we get together and we've got students in the room and hearing them share their thoughts and their feelings, and us doing what we can as adults to make them feel heard, make them feel more than just a token youth in the room. That's just incredible, really, really valuable.
Yeah, so I think that CTC has really helped the youth like me and a lot of other people in my class and the classes below be a part of like the community and like what actually is like laws that are made, and like, you know, the more technical side of living in a community, not just like being there, but like making decisions and being a part of it and letting people hear your voice. And then CTC has just really brought the community together. Like, I don't know, I don't think I would ever just like walk up to you, John Clark, the mayor, and just like have a conversation about the town without CTC.
Being able to sit down at the table with a lot of people that I probably wouldn't be able to sit down at a table with, getting to know them, getting to understand what they do a little bit better. I'm with John. It's like the best time for me is knowing that we provided a safe and confidential area where the youth could speak their mind and we could hear them. And I love hearing what they have to say and their thoughts, because we think we know everything and we don't know diddly squat half the time. So yeah, I love having the youth voice heard and them being able to do something about it.
I think this coronavirus situation has just shown a light on how important it is that we connect with that population and that we work to understand each other. And I think it came in at a critical time right before, you know, parents might have been spending a whole lot more time with their kids than they had expected. So I think it could have came in at a good time. And I think building those skills, building those communication skills about how to talk about tough subjects is so useful in a time like this when everyone's, you know, in closer quarters than they might have been used to. So I'm thankful for that, for this program and for that.
Really like how I know that I personally have been given tools to empower myself, but I've seen the kids who come and participate and reach out, how they've really been inspired and empowered to be independent, to make good choices.
It's been a great opportunity to meet other community leaders and start to feel a sense of we're in it togetherness that I absolutely love. That the networking of leaders for the good of our youth is probably the biggest single outcome see, because I don't see as close up how the youth themselves are being impacted, except for the youth that are on the board. And I feel like engaging youth on the board where they're rubbing elbows with us community leaders is formative to the core for them, but also for us to remind us to always keep those voices active in our decision making as a community. So I think it's shaping us as a community to be way more inclusive and attentive to our community youth. So yay.